Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Empress Goddess of Healing, and I'm so happy the universe allowed us to cross paths today. Those that are new, welcome, welcome. Those returning, thank you so much for supporting your girl. I appreciate every like, every view. If you comment, I will respond. Those who have joined the Divine Being Gang, thank you so much. I appreciate every subscriber. Thank you for helping me grow the channel. So today's reading is just going to be what your higher self would like you to know most at this time. So I hope you enjoy the reading. Peace, love, and light. Okay guys, I'll give you a few moments to make your selection. Pile 1 has the Zen candle with the Grand Symphony and the Scolecite crystal. Pile 2 has the Breathe candle with bearing fruit and the Girasol crystal. And pile 3 has the Karma candle with the Rose's Kiss and the Smoky Quartz crystal. If you are drawn to more than one pile, go ahead and select more than one, and I will see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1, welcome to your reading. So if you did not watch the intro, my name is Empress Goddess of Healing, and I am so happy the universe allowed us to cross paths today. If you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those returning, thank you so much for the love and support. Those who have subscribed and joined the Divine Being Gang, I appreciate you supporting your girl, y'all. I appreciate every like, every comment, every view. Okay, so don't be afraid, to put a comment out there. I will respond. I don't bite. Okay, so this reading, pile 1, is about just what your higher self would like you to know most at this time. What will be most beneficial for you? Okay, and you guys chose the Zen candle. First off, your higher self wants you to know that you are to be in a peaceful, like Zen state. So if anything is making you feel off balance, stressed out, high anxiety, just not making you feel Zen in your life, or any area that's causing you to not feel peaceful, that is what your higher self wants to speak to you about. That's one area in your life that they want you to focus on. If you are peaceful and Zen, and you're not letting anything outside of yourself or even internal thoughts or beliefs disrupt your peace, then your higher self is commending you on that. Now, this candle has white ginger and amber in it, and I can't remember all of the properties, so I wrote that down so I can tell you. Okay, so white ginger has great antioxidants that help prevent stress and damage to your body and your DNA, which is so synchronistic, y'all, when I get into the advice from your higher self, because pile 1, you guys are going through a powerful change spiritually and physically. So this is so synchronistic with what's going on with you guys. It helps fight off against chronic diseases like high blood pressure, heart disease, diseases of the lung, and promotes healthy aging. So if you're having any ailments of what I just mentioned, white ginger will help you with that. Okay, amber is a powerful healer and cleanser of the body, mind, and spirit. It also cleanses your environment, draws out diseases from the body, heals and renews your nervous system, balances the right and left sides of the brain, absorbs pain, negative energy, and helps you to alleviate stress. So stress has been mentioned like twice already. Okay, so again, going back to the Zen, anything that has been stressing you out, pile 1, your higher self wants you to work on that. Now, let's get into the advice. Well, before I get into the advice of your higher self, let's get into the crystal, okay? Because the crystal is important as well. Now, you guys chose the Scolecite crystal, and this is a very, very powerful crystal, pile 1. It will help activate and align your third eye chakra and your crown chakra. This also stops any blockages of any of your chakras. So there's a free flowing of energy in all of your chakras. This crystal aids you with meditation. It also helps you to access information from the past and the future to assist you in your reality right now in the physical plane. Also helps with astral traveling for those who know about astral projection and traveling, as well as putting like a barrier of protection to block out any negative energies or entities that you may come in contact with when you're in that spiritual realm, okay? So there's great protection around you right now, pile one. Pile one, you are going through a spiritual ascension. And so this crystal may be very beneficial for you, or just to have some type of crystal around you. I would say for the next 30 days is what I'm hearing for protection, because you are ascending. All right. Now, the advice from your higher self is you are going through ascension symptoms. So pile one, if you have felt just again, out of sorts, not like yourself, you could be experiencing things that you may not have experienced before. If angel numbers are popping out to you, if you are noticing like just synchronicities, feeling deja vu, just being more aware of your environment and the outside world, and even more in tune to yourself, those are all like signs letting you know that you are going through an ascension, okay? And if you have never gone through an ascension or don't know what those symptoms are, I have a list of the symptoms, and I will put a link down below for you guys so that you guys can get like the full definition of each one. I didn't write the definition down. I just wrote down what they were. Pile one. These are some of the things you could be going through if you're going through an ascension. Feeling intense energy, disorientation, unusual aches and pains, waking up at night, memory loss, hearing and seeing things, feeling out of the body, periods of deep sleep, heightened sensitivity. You don't feel like doing anything. You have no tolerance for low vibrational things, a loss of desire for food, sudden disappearance of friends. You absolutely cannot do certain things anymore that you used to. Days of extreme fatigue, a need to eat often, experiencing emotional ups and downs, a wanting to go home, feeling you are going insane, anxiety and panic, depression, vivid, wild, and sometimes violent dreams, night sweats, your plans change suddenly, or you feel like you're in some type of situation that's been created and you don't know how to navigate that situation. Okay? Those are examples of ascension symptoms. So if you're experiencing any of those, you don't have to experience them all. You could just experience one or a few, but if you're experiencing any of those, pile one, that is further confirmation that you are going through an ascension right now. And basically, you go through ascensions when spirit wants to kind of shake up whatever belief you are holding in your mind at this time, because it's either hindering you or it needs to advance to the next level for your spiritual growth and evolution of your soul, is what I'm hearing. So let's go ahead and get into the oracle card. This card is the oracle of the seven energies, all right? And the energy around you right now is a grand symphony, and this is the energy of love, okay, pile one? So this card is all about seeing the bigger picture. It's all about having like a unity consciousness, a God consciousness, being able to put your personal needs aside for the betterment of the world, for the betterment of all. So this is the energy right now that your higher self wants you to be in, because you are going through ascension symptoms. So you're ascending to the next level. So it's time for you to not only care about your life, but care about the lives of others. And it doesn't have to just be people that you know, pile one. Spirit wants you to start caring about the world in a whole. Okay, this has number 27 on there. Angel number 27 is all about a spiritual awakening. It's all about having hope, faith, trust not only in yourself, but in God, in the divine plan for your life. It's time for you to ascend to the next level. I'm hearing in leadership, pile 1. So there may be some wisdom or some knowledge that you are to share with other people. And it's time to do that. I'm looking at this card and we have like these 3 horns. Okay, so sound therapy could be beneficial for you. Specifically, classical or instrumental music might be beneficial for you, pile 1, to help alleviate any stress, to get you back into a zen place if you are experiencing any stress or anxiety or just feeling out of sorts with the ascension symptoms that I mentioned. There is a bird on here, so you could be seeing birds. And it's funny because when I was preparing this, I heard birds chirping out the window singing, and it's like winter time, so normally you don't hear birds. So if you hear birds, especially if you're a place somewhere where it's winter time, that could be a sign for you as well. There are flowers here, so if you are in a place where you can enjoy a garden, go to look at beautiful flowers, anything botanical, that could be beneficial to help you feel grounded and more connected. You also could be getting some type of download, some intuitive messages if you spend time in nature. But you're definitely going through a spiritual awakening. We have all of this gold here that's all about like wisdom. And 27 breaks down to a 9. So then that gives you like hermit energy, okay? So this is definitely a time for solitude, definitely a time for soul searching, to really go within and listen to spirit and figure out what it is that I heard your soul is calling you to do at this time. So your soul is calling you to do something, pile 1, at this time. And you're being asked to take heed. Now, these are the self-care wisdom oracle cards, right? And we have change course and risk. So we're going to start with change course, okay? First of all, with this card right here, there are many doors that are about to open for you, pile 1. Do you see those 3 keys? It could be like 3 opportunities coming. And as I was looking at this card, laying it out, I was channeling a automatic writing message for you guys in regards to this card. So this is what I channeled, and I did automatic writing for this. So this is why I have to read it, okay? And it says, for the 3 doors are about to open to different spiritual realms. This will lead to doors opening for you in the physical world. So it says 3 different doors are going to open for you in the spiritual realm. So this could be 3 gifts that you're going to learn spiritually that you didn't know that you had. 3 inspired actions. You could get ideas to make something. So wisdom, knowledge, something that you're seeking, doesn't matter what those 3 are, but you're going to get 3. What did it say? 3 doors are going to open in the spiritual realm that are going to then manifest in the physical. Okay? Yep, the 3 keys represent doors are about to open to different spiritual realms. This will lead to doors opening for you in the physical world. Okay, so I'm getting you're going to learn some things. Pay attention to the dream space. Pay attention to any thoughts that pop up into your head, especially if they are recurring thoughts. And then you are seeing like confirmation of that in the physical world. Meaning, so say you hear green book in your head, right? And you're like, why I hear green book? And then you're just going about your day, and all of a sudden you hear on the radio somebody's talking about a book and they're giving a review, and they're like, oh, I just love the green cover. Okay, so that's just an example of how you heard something in your head, but then, and you didn't say it out loud, all right? And then in the world, some type of way, the same thing that you heard was then presented in the physical form. That's a confirmation. That's what a synchronicity is. 3 choices could be presented to you. That's what those 3 keys represent also. And what your higher self is saying is, do not go for the choice that is the easiest, because this is an illusion. All right. There will be some barriers. See how the door is closed there in the wall? There will be some barriers presented to you, but you have the key. See the 3 keys? You have the keys. So don't avoid the obstacles. Your higher self is telling you to go boldly through the door. Take one of the keys and go boldly through the door. I was told to tell you the grass is greener on the other side. So wherever you are right now, even if you are comfortable in your life right now, pile 1, and things are going well, they are about to get better. Okay. And if things, have been stressing you out, things haven't just been going the way that you want, pile 1, grass is greener on the other side. Keep moving through. Don't be afraid of whatever spiritual ascension you are going through right now, even if it goes totally against what you have known, what you believe, what you have grown up to know, because this is spirit doing this, because there's a calling on your life. Okay. Blessings and gifts are waiting for you, and they are here to make you feel stable. All right. So you're having a heart chakra activation. Your higher self wants you to maintain and work on emotional balance. Okay. Prosperity and wisdom are coming for you. Stability is coming for you, and to be gentle with yourself. So when I was looking at this card, that is everything that the angels and your higher self told me to write down for you. Now, with the change of course, again, whatever trajectory, whatever path you are on right now, pile 1, you're being asked to make a detour. You're being asked to change focus, okay? And what it says on the back, it says a closed door is an invitation from life to move in an even better direction. It's time to change course. And didn't I just say that the grass will be greener on the other side? And this segues right into this card of taking a risk. It's time to take a risk. It's time to get out of your comfort zone. When you get out of your comfort zone, you're going to find great peace and harmony. All the fear, because I was drawn to that 5, all the fear, if there's been any disappointments, if you felt any lack, all of that is going to change once you take this risk. And as long as you sit with spirit and listen to your higher self, and especially follow the things that you are getting, these 3 doors that are opening in the spiritual realm, you're protected. Okay. So you can go ahead and take that risk confidently, knowing that spirit and the divine has you. Just listen to your higher self. And if you don't know who your higher self is almost like your conscious. It's that small voice in your head, that inner knowing that like when you should do something and when you shouldn't do something. Okay. That feeling that you get, how if you do something wrong, you have that feeling like, man, I shouldn't even done that. Even if you have no way of getting caught, there's just something in you is like, I don't know if I should have just done that. Or when you do something well, that self-talk of praising yourself or just being happy, that's your higher self. That's that inner guidance to help you along your way. Okay. And on the back of risk, it says, take a chance. Every risk is a success when you're committed to learning and growth. Absolutely. So no matter what is taking place right now, pile 1, if you took a risk in the past and it didn't pan out the way you actually wanted it to go, it was all a learning experience for you. It was all to teach you. The overall energy for all 3 piles for your higher self is your spirit guides are communicating to you. So that's one of the reasons that I had read what the white ginger and the amber means, what the crystals mean, because the universe communicates through everything. Books, titles, billboards, candles, herbs, crystals, people, TV shows, music, does not matter. God can communicate to you through anything. So always pay attention to the things that are drawing your attention, those little voices that you hear, dreams, anything that is communicating to you, because you are going to start noticing it even more because you're elevating spiritually. With the Oracle of the 7 energies, the overall energy was willing release. Okay, now this card is the energy of thought. So really pay attention to your thoughts, pile one. You see, I don't know what those are called, but I know you used to like pick them and you would blow them. So this is a period for you to make a wish. What intentions do you want to manifest into this world, into your reality? Pile one. Willing release is all about walking away from things that no longer serve you. And when you're going through an ascension, that means that whatever you are doing right now, whatever is in your life has served its purpose. Okay. But where God is trying to take you to the next level, that they don't serve your purpose anymore. And this could be friends. It could be family. It could be a job that you work in that's not serving your sole purpose right now. It could be habits. It could be anything that you do that is preventing you, that may be making you procrastinate, self-sabotage, anything that could be preventing you from being your best and highest self. This is what Spirit and your higher self wants you to release at this time. There's 4 of these. I don't know what those are. Willow little blowy things. That's what we're going to call them because y'all, I have no idea what they are. But we have a 4. 4 is all about your foundation and stability. Okay, so we need to release things that are rocking our foundation, that are not making us feel stable and secure, especially within ourselves. I'm hearing especially with our gifts and abilities. There's a butterfly on here as well, going through a great transformation from the inside out is what I heard. All right. 49 breaks down to a 13. All right. And 13 is the death card in tarot. Again, a great transformation. Just remember, anything that ends, there's always something better coming to replace it. Now, the self-care oracle cards overall was possibilities and feelings. And when you look at this card, she looks like she might be asleep. So I'm getting a lot of downloads may be coming while you are sleeping, a lot of bright ideas, inspiration, wisdom, knowledge of how you need to move forward and take inspired action. Because there's a rainbow there, I'm getting that this is very positive. Positive energy is surrounding you at this time. A lot of cosmic consciousness. New spiritual insights are going to be downloaded to you because we have, it looks like the night sky. Okay, and on the back of endless possibilities is the energy around you right now, pile one. And it says, focus your attention on what could go right. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy and experience twice. Absolutely, because in your mind, you already are experiencing the best possibility or the best outcome. So then when it manifests into reality, then boom, you have experienced it twice. Because it was in your head once and now it's in your life. And that's the key to manifesting. When you are visualizing and imagining things, always see what you want to happen. Don't even worry about the necessary steps to get there. You know what I'm saying? But always see what you want to happen. And then once you have that vision in your mind of what you want to happen, then start taking those baby steps in life. Okay? That's the inspired action to get you to the goal. We have feelings. All right? So definitely embrace every feeling that you are experiencing right now, pile one, whether they are positive or negative. Sit with your feelings. Do not try to escape your feelings, because that's also helping you with the ascension. And that is one of the symptoms. I think I mentioned something about emotional ups and downs. So if that's what you are experiencing right now and don't really understand why you're emotionally out of whack, it's because you're ascending, okay? It says, healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. Absolutely be gentle with yourself, especially if you are really learning new things that you have never learned before. I remember 2 years ago when I woke up to this. I didn't know anything about tarot. I didn't know anything about spirit. Spirit was God. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, okay, And so I didn't know anything about none of this. Crystals, nothing. Y'all ain't know nothing, okay? And it was a total rock and shake up in my world. And but I'm so thankful for it. It was very uncomfortable. I battled with myself a whole lot. Okay, so the high priestess wanted to stay out. I battled with myself a whole lot. I just felt like, everything I taught, everything I was taught was wrong, and it wasn't. The Bible is one piece of the puzzle, but God left all kinds of information for us to learn, what it truly means to be a spirit having a human experience, what it truly means to have love for other people, what it truly means to be on this earth and do God's will. So I'm telling you, if you feel, even if you're brought to this reading and never saw a reading before. I remember I was on YouTube, and one day, right when I had this awakening in January 2020, a reader came down my timeline. I had never searched tarot. I told you I ain't know nothing about it. So I'm telling you, if things like that happen, if you're drawn to me out the blue, that's God bringing you here, okay? Never fear anything. Never fear anything. And a lot of times we fear things because we just don't know. And make sure you're making decisions for yourself. And if God is leading you somewhere, you have to trust. Even if, again, it's something you have never heard or it makes you uneasy, trust God is bringing you there for a reason. Okay? Now, we're going to use the tarot real quick and just see where this is playing out in your life. And then I'm going to get you some advice from Spirit and how you can be more mindful. And I'm going to go ahead and get you out of here, pile one. So we saw that the High Priestess, clear the energy of this deck, wanted to stay out. So with the High Priestess, this is letting me know right now that you are definitely getting major downloads. Your third eye is probably about to be cracked open if it's not already. So you definitely want to pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to any signs, any synchronicities, any nudgings from the universe. Pay attention because it's very important that you take heed and receive these messages is what I heard. Also, the High Priestess, she is the keeper of sacred knowledge. So some of you guys could have psychic abilities. Some of you guys could be going through initiation right now to advance your spiritual gifts so that you can help the collective. And stay in your divine feminine energy. All right. The High Priestess is ruled by the moon. Okay. Going back to the emotional, bringing me back to the Zen. If you are emotional right now, that just could be the energy of the moon. Spirit, can you go ahead and give me 2 more cards to let me know what else is playing out or how this is playing out in pile one's life? And the fact that that's the High Priestess, okay, we got the 2 of Wands, lets me know that's major energy because that's a major arcana. Major energy is happening with your intuition. I'm hearing an unblockage, or is that a word? Your your third eye is being unblocked by a 1, okay? And we got the 5 of Wands. Look at that there, bottom of the deck with the Lovers, okay? And the Fool. Okay, look, you got a lot of major arcanas going on here, okay? So definitely you are going through a great transformation right now, pile 1, all right? So what's going on, pile 1, is with the 2 of Wands, your higher self wants you to kind of step back and take an inventory of some of the things that you have planned for your life, okay? And to really examine and see if those are beneficial for you at this time. With the 5 of Wands, you could have planned for some things. You could have had an idea of how you wanted your life to go, and there could have been some disappointments with the 5 of Wands. But Spirit doesn't want you to look at it as a disappointment. Your higher self wants you to try to see the lesson in the disappointment, okay? Because that's going to then propel you forward. You can't look back in the past of things that didn't come to fruition the way that you wanted, because right now it's keeping you in a crossroads, like a stagnant energy. Again, we have risk here, and with the Fool, that's a risk as well. It's time to take a leap of faith is what you're being asked to do. It's time to embark on this spiritual journey with faith, with complete trust in the universe, because with the Lovers, this is aligning you to your soul's mission, pile 1. It's aligning you to your purpose. If you are someone who's not committed to someone who may be single, this also could be aligning you to a divine partner, a soulmate, or someone who can come and help support you in this next level of ascension on your spiritual journey. And you don't have to have a spiritual practice or, teach or anything like that. It's just for your spiritual evolution. Everybody has a purpose and a part to play on this earth, whether big or small. And the fact that we have 3 major arcanas and then we have wands, I do feel like some of you guys are being called to have a spiritual practice, because wands deals with career, okay? Also deals with inspiration and ideas. If you are battling with feeling not good enough, if you are battling with feeling like there is competition somewhere in your life, and you're feeling like this is preventing you from moving forward, because I was just drawn back to the 2 of Wands, then it's time to go within. And it's time to get the spiritual insight that you need. There's doors, there's keys and doors that will open for you to get you out of this energy. I'm being called to pull one more. What do you want me to do, Spirit? Pull from the bottom. Page of Pentacles, okay? So with the Page of Pentacles, you are going to be receiving messages from Spirit, from the universe. These messages are going to help you to learn new things. This is a period in time where you need to learn. This is a period in time where you want to take things slow, pile 1, because you're learning new things, where you want to start investing in yourself. With this Page of Pentacles, take small steps daily to propel yourself forward. So you can set an intention, all right? And then set an intention for that day and then try to accomplish it. And once you accomplish that, set it for something else. So there is no need to rush. Slow and steady wins the race in this game right here, pile 1. So basically, you're about to learn a new level of spirituality. And this is going to benefit you in your life. It's going to benefit some of you in the career space, but overall, it's just benefiting you as the evolution of your soul and soul growth. For some of you guys, this is going to help line you to a soulmate with that Lover's card. Again, pay very close attention to your dream space. That's where a lot of these messages are going to come. Know that you are in the beginning stages, pile 1. So things are going to feel uncomfortable. Things are going to feel out of whack. Things are going to feel as if your world is being shaken upside down. That is okay. Told again to look at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Cups, yes, a divine love is coming in. Love and support, not only from the universe. Do you see this? That's God. The universe is pouring down support. Whatever support that you need right now while you're going through this ascension, pile 1, it is here for you. Also, love and support in the physical realm, from friends, from family. And again, if you are single, love is coming in for you to help you, that you could be aligning with someone who is a vibrational match for you, and you guys are on the same spiritual vibration. What I mean by spiritual vibration, you guys don't have to believe the same thing, but where you guys are going soul wise in life, you guys need to come together to assist each other out. And that is another divine plan that's orchestrated by God, and you could learn about that in your dream space as well. Okay, so pile 1, I hope that gives you a little clarity of what your higher self is trying to communicate to you at this time. So now we're going to get a healing mantra, and this is going to be advice from Spirit. What advice is most beneficial for you right now? Okay. And again, I will put the link of the Ascension symptoms down below, so make sure you check it out. And anytime I do a reading, if I mention a book or mention anything, I always put like links down below for you guys, because I know it's a lot of information, and this channel is like a channel to help teach and educate. So I'll always leave those links below for you guys, okay? So let's clear the energy of this deck. Spirit, can you tell me what healing mantra is most beneficial for pile 1 at this time? And we have healing heartbreak. My heart will love again. Now, we do have the Lovers, okay? And then we do have the Ace of Cups, all right? So if you are healing from heartbreak, pile 1, and it has to do with a person, and especially if it was something that ended abruptly, could be because you guys are not on a vibrational match anymore because you are ascending, pile 1. So take that into consideration. Get with your higher self, get with your angels, meditate so you can see the lesson and the blessing in the heartache, okay? If not, again, this just goes back to the 5 of Wands. Anything that you could have been working hard for or just doing that was a disappointment to you, Spirit is saying heal that heartbreak, learn from that. You know, heartbreak is only temporary. This is needed to help guide you. And look, I was just drawn to healing inner guidance. We had the High Priestess. My intuition flows whenever I am still. Absolutely. You are being guided to really listen to your intuition. Really go within and speak with your spirit guides. Remember, the overall energy is your spirit guides are communicating with you. So any areas that are blocking you, that are clogging your heart space, that are making you feel that you cannot trust your inner guidance, or you just now figured out you had an inner guidance, okay? And you trying to figure out how to connect. Meditate, go within, you know, just start paying. Even if you don't meditate, just go outside and start paying attention as you're driving, as you are at work, as you're interacting with people. Notice things. If you're in a room, notice if you see a color more than any other color. Notice if you see a number pop out more than any other number. When you're driving, do you see a blue car more than you see any other car? All of these things are trying to communicate something to you. And then when you see that, look it up on your phone. You'll be surprised how all this stuff is connected. All right. Bottom of the deck. Befriending pain. Look at that there. When discomfort becomes a friend, my most limiting beliefs are healed. Absolutely. And that's exactly what's being shaken up with you, pile 1, is any limiting beliefs, any beliefs, again, that are not aligned with your soul at this time, or is not going to assist you in the ascension spiritually to the next level, is being shed. All right. So befriend that pain. So you got a lot of healing going on in the heart chakra, the crown chakra, and I would say the sacral chakra. So this is my mindfulness card, and this is just going to help you be more mindful for whenever you see this. Okay. Clear the energy of this deck. So Spirit, what mindfulness card is most beneficial for pile 1? Make space for silence. You are really being called to sit still and go within, pile 1. We've got the High Priestess, okay? Hearing the inner guidance, healing, heartbreak, befriending pain. You know, the change of course, those keys that are going to be coming to you. The ascension, really sit still and go within. And it says, with so many things demanding our attention all day, we can become used to having our minds filled at all times. Even when we're unwinding at home, at the end of the day, we continue the pattern by consuming more distractions through music, TV, and games. While these things are not inherently bad, their presence means it's rare for our minds to have nothing to do. By putting all distractions aside, we can see what happens when we gift ourselves silence. And such silences are useful not only for recharging, but also for creativity. Try spending 10 minutes sitting quietly without distractions. And this is going to assist you with rest and balance. For you to be more mindful right now, that will assist you with going through these ascension symptoms, pile 1. Try to spend at least 10 minutes a day being quiet, being still. And you don't have to close your eyes and meditate. If you just want to spend 10 minutes a day just trying to see what kind of signs the universe is trying to communicate to you, would be most beneficial is what I'm hearing. And to write those down is what I'm hearing as well. You can also close your eyes and just see what pictures come to you in your third eye, whether scary or not. And what I mean by that when I say scary or not, because when you start really tapping into the spirit world and when you really start activating and really utilizing your third eye, because you are ascending, because you could be just awakening to this, you're still in that 3D realm, and low vibrating things will come in your third eye first. Okay, I don't know why that is, but it happens. So if you see anything that's scary, do not freak out. Just let it pass. Let it go. Don't be afraid, because sometimes, things like that, especially if you're powerful, especially if they know that there is a calling on your life, could come to try to make you afraid to not push that barrier. Didn't I say something about barriers and obstacles were going to come? You got the keys. Didn't I say that you are protected from all entities in that astral realm, especially with this crystal Scolecite? Believe that. Know that. Trust that. Don't let anything take your peace, your zen away. Pile 1. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the reading, pile 1. If you did and it resonated, please leave me a comment. I truly enjoy feedback and I will respond. If you enjoy kicking it with your girl, all right, please hit that thumbs up, like button, and subscribe. Join the Divine Being Gang. We have a good time over here. I am a spiritual teacher, so when you come to this channel, I will be doing like teaching as well as, just letting you know what advice guides your higher self, or whatever readings I do is most beneficial for you. So if you are here and you're learning new things, you're meant to be here. Okay, I do have another channel. I'll leave the link below. It is called Love and All That Good-ish. If you want readings specifically just to your love life, go ahead and check that out. That's more of my fun channel. We just kick it over there. Okay, and if you are drawn to another pile, I will see you there. If not, I really truly hope you enjoyed the reading, pile 1. Peace, love, and light. Hey, pile 2, welcome to your reading. So if you did not watch the intro, my name is Empress Goddess of Healing, and I'm so happy the universe allowed us to cross paths today. If you are new, welcome to the channel. Those returning, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate every view, every like. If you comment, I will respond. Those who have joined the Divine Being Gang and subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for helping me grow the channel and for your support. I truly appreciate it. So this reading is about what advice your higher self has for you, or what your higher self would like you to know most at this time. And pile 2, you guys chose the candle breathe. So your higher self wants you to breathe, pile 2, to relax, pile 2. I'm getting you may be a little stressed out. You may be a little overwhelmed at this time, maybe juggling a lot of things in your life. And your higher self wants you to take a breather, okay? Now, this candle has eucalyptus and mint. And I did write down what that means because, I got a lot of stuff in my head. Y'all can't remember everything, but all of this ties in, okay? So this is why I do that. So, eucalyptus. Eucalyptus hires the elements of fire. So working with candles could be beneficial for you to help you breathe and give you a calm state. To help ignite passion right now could also help you breathe and relax, reduce some stress. But it provides strength and purification when you need to make dramatic changes in your life. And this is a period where you are going to be making some changes in your life that can kind of shake you up, pile 2. Either you've already done this or you're about to be in a period of doing this. It encourages you to break through obstacles that are preventing you from moving forward. It strips away fears and illusions, and it aids in awakening to the self as well as spiritual awakening. Now, mint provides protection spiritually as well as for the personal body. and personal strength, provides healing, affection, and angelic inspiration. Okay, you guys also chose the Girasol crystal. Now, this crystal is a crystal that provides a very gentle, calming, loving vibration. Okay, so it will help you to relax and reduce stress. It helps you to connect to your feelings, to connect to your passions. I was just mentioning how eucalyptus, held the element of fire, harnesses the element of fire. So it helps you connect with things that make you passionate, that make you excited about life. It also gives you clarity about what you are truly feeling. And all of this is synchronistic because the advice from your higher self, pile 2, is befriend pain. Okay? And I was like, befriend pain. Well, what does that mean if somebody didn't know what befriend pain is? And I wrote it down, y'all, if I can find it. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, I told you I had to make notes. So, befriend pain, if you don't know what this means, it means it is a goal to get closer to the state of where pain is only a sensation. Okay? I'm going to repeat. It is the goal to get to a state where pain is only the sensation rather than pain being the sensation. Okay, we know we feel pain, and then we couple that with the emotion. So now we pissed off, we feel the pain, or we feeling whatever emotion that goes with that pain, right? And then it's all the obsessive thoughts, all the random thoughts that go in our head. So instead of just saying, yes, I experienced this pain, pain is the body's way of letting you know there's an imbalance, right? Okay, so if we just take it as there's pain in my body, that means that my body is trying to tell me there's an imbalance. So let me go ahead and sit with myself, get with my higher self, get with spirit, get with God, and figure out where this imbalance is, so I can learn from whatever this pain is trying to teach me and move forward. That's how we should embrace everything that brings us pain. That's how we befriend the pain. When we sit in the pain, dwell on the pain, agonize over the pain, overanalyze everything that brought that pain to us, that keeps us in a stagnant energy. That keeps us in an energy of stress and anxiety, preventing us from just woosahing and breathing. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get into your oracle cards. Now, this is the energies of the 7 oracles deck. I love this deck. And the card that you guys chose is bearing fruit, which is number 12. Now, do you see this tree? This tree is luscious. This tree is full. So you have the potential to bear great fruit in your life. Pile 2, especially at this time. It's a very fertile time for you right now, but you have to befriend the pain that you are feeling, whatever area that is in your life, whether it's minor pain, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. You want to befriend that, and I'm getting it's emotional pain, giving these cards down here, which we will get into. Something with the emotional body has kind of rocked you, okay? And your higher self wants you to befriend that pain. When I look at this card, I see a lot of red. So base chakra is blocked right now. You may not be feeling secure and stable within yourself at this time. You could be letting outside things make you feel a little bit unworthy. Okay, there are 2 butterflies on here. So again, going through a great transformation, and number 12 is the angel of transformation. Okay, so you definitely are being asked to embrace a change in your life at this time. Also, 12 is the hangman. So the hangman is all about introspection. The hangman is all about taking a necessary pause in your life to evaluate things to see if they are benefiting you or not benefiting you before you move forward. But also the hangman sits up there comfortably, even though he's hanging upside down. So spirit and your higher self doesn't want you to be uncomfortable in this waiting period, in this period of divine intervention, is what I'm hearing. Breathe through it. Love yourself through it. Deal with the pain, pile 2. All right. I also see a turtle. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that looks like a turtle right here to me. Okay. And what I got from that is you are divinely protected. Turtles are all about perseverance. They're about protection. I wrote else, what was turtles? About healing, having tranquility, being grounded to the earth. That's what you're being asked right now with this bearing fruit. But this card is all about pile 2. What fruit are you bearing in your life right now? If you took an inventory of your life and you sat back and looked at your tree, okay? The tree meaning how you interact with the world, how you interact with yourself, the things that you put out into the universe, the things that you do. Are you bearing good fruit or barren fruit? And know that you don't always bear good fruit. Sometimes we have to bear barren fruit, okay? Because that teaches us lessons. So if your tree is yielding fruit that you don't like, or things are being manifested into your life right now that are making things challenging or hard, or putting you in the energy where your higher self is telling you that you need to befriend the pain, then that's when you want to reevaluate things. And when we bear fruit that is not fruitful, when it is causing chaos or havoc in our life, excuse me, somebody trying to block my throat chakra. It is because of the mental picture, the narrative that we are saying to ourselves, and our beliefs that we're holding of ourselves in regards to the worthiness we feel. How should I say it? It directly correlates with our self-worth and what we feel we deserve in life. Yeah, I'll say it that way. Okay, and that segues right into these 2 cards. And this is the Self-Care Wisdom Oracle. And you guys have self-worth and kindness. So let's start with self-worth. This is what your higher self wants you to work on most right now, pile 2. Your self-worth. How you view yourself, how you feel about yourself. Do you feel worthy enough for love? Do you feel worthy enough for all the good things God and life has to offer you? Or do you feel that you're not deserving of these things? And I'm going to give you the definition of self-worth and self-love, because self-love is on this card. But definitely you are having an activation to your solar plexus chakra right now, that divine masculine energy. So it could be very beneficial for you right now, pile 2, to write affirmations, to say affirmations to yourself, to build up your self-worth. Know that self-esteem and self-worth are 2 different things, okay? Self-worth is how you feel about yourself internally and the things that you do to build yourself up internally. Self-esteem is relying more on external factors, successes, achievements, accolades, validation, acknowledgement, things like that, outside of yourself helps boost your self-esteem. Okay. But definitely an activation to that solar plexus chakra. So having more self-confidence in yourself. There is a cake in the shape of a heart. So, and there's a heart on this card as well. So with befriending the pain, there could be a blockage in the heart chakra, but something could have hurt your heart, pile 2. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but something has caused you to have pain in your heart. I'm hearing a little resentment as well. Also, I'm hearing that this is causing you to feel that you may not be able to speak up. Remember, I was just saying I feel like somebody was blocking my throat chakra, that you may not be speaking up about what is really hurting you. You may be stuffing that inside. You see how that cake is sitting on that plate, like something is pressed down on you. Something's blocking you from getting out what you need to release. Also with this cake, do you see how detailed that cake is? Do you see how they spent time making the cake, choosing the frosting, what kind of decals and things that they were going to put on that cake? This is what your higher self wants you to do with your feelings and your heart. Be gentle with yourself. Take as much loving care, time. Be very detailed with going through your emotions and going through the thoughts that are running through your head to decide, are you befriending that pain? Are you treating it as a sensation, or are we over analyzing that, causing us to be out of state or causing us to be in a state where we can't breathe and relax? Okay, there's a fork and a knife on here. So somebody could have stabbed you in the heart. Pile 2. It's time to cut away from things that are no longer serving us, but you also could feel like you're caught in the middle of something that are on two opposite sides, because we have a fork and a knife. And this could be causing you some type of pain in the heart space as well. Oh, hold up. I ain't even done with the card. Look at that there. Okay, y'all, let's get into the self-worth and the self-love. So this is the definition of self-worth. It is an internal sense of being good enough and worthy of love and belonging from others. It is the opinion you have of yourself and the value you place on yourself. Always believe you are a good person who deserves good things. And I'm going to say it again. Always believe you are a good person and deserve good things. And I don't care what you're doing right now, pile 2. I don't care if you the grimiest joker out there right now. I don't care. You can change that at any given time that you choose to. And if you are in that type of energy, you know, that's an extreme. I'm just giving an example. That means that you really are lacking self-worth and self-love for yourself. And you want to change that, because the fruit that you are going to bear is not going to be beneficial for you, pile 2. Okay? Now, it says on the back of this card, why settle for crumbs when you deserve the whole meal? Yes, why settle for crumbs, pile 2? That's why your higher self is saying befriend the pain, because when you move out of this pain, so many blessings are going to pour down on you. Be kind and gentle with yourself. So now, self-love says, a state of appreciation for oneself that grows from action that supports our physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. Having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. Taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing them to please others. So this is what your higher self wants you to focus on most. Befriend any pain that has hurt you, especially if it has caused you to have low self-worth and lack of self-love at this time. Befriend that. Work with your angels and spirit guides and your higher self to get the necessary information and healing that you need so that you can move forward with kindness. Again, we have that heart. So you're definitely going through emotions right now, because this oracle card is the energy of water. Water is all about emotions, and it's also about going with the flow, being more fluid. You know, water can cleanse you. It can destroy. You know what I'm saying? It can be forceful, you know. So water can come in many different forms. Okay, is what I'm trying to say. Water can come in many different forms. So this is what spirit and your higher self wants you to be. More fluid, more translucent, more malleable, meaning God is trying to mold you right now. So be more malleable. Don't be so rigid in whatever it is that you're feeling or that you're doing right now. Allow God to move through you. Go with the flow. Go with the current. With kindness. Display kindness to yourself and others, even if you're not feeling that kind right now, because again, what you project out into the world is what you get back. It says, what if being kind to yourself really could change everything? Absolutely. Work on any negative self-talk. Work on any blaming yourself of anything that has happened in your life right now, pile 2, that is causing you to have low self-worth and lack of self-love, okay? And again, when I read those definitions, it doesn't have to be anything negative, okay? You could be a positive person going about your day, putting good out in the world, doing things, to help yourself and help humanity, but you could still, suffer from a lack of self-love or self-worth. And I'll give you an example, okay? There are some people who are afraid of success. They want it very badly. They're deserving of it, but somewhere in their life, they feel that once they get it, it may falter, or it may leave them as quickly as they got it. Or how some people just feel like nothing good happens, it's always going to be a shoe that's going to drop or something like that. That's a belief, okay? But that is a belief that is directly correlated to your self-worth, okay? So you want to make sure that you're paying attention to your thoughts, and that leads right into these oracle cards. And this is the overall energy for all three piles. And the advice from your higher self is your spirit guides, I couldn't even hold it up, is that your spirit guides are communicating with you. So pile 2, that's why I read, the eucalyptus and the mint. This is why I'm giving you definitions, the crystals, because all of this ties in. Your spirit guides speak to you through everything: candles, crystals, oracle cards, signs, billboards, music, TV, books. Doesn't matter. I gave an example in pile 1. I'll give you guys an example. So say all of a sudden you just craved a chocolate bar out of nowhere. You might not even eat candy like that, but out of nowhere you just craved a chocolate bar for no reason, okay? Also, maybe you were suffering from a certain health ailment, or you just noticed out the blue that your body was feeling out of whack in a certain area. Okay, then you either riding around listening to the radio, or you online, you see an ad, or you watching TV, but somehow some type of ad about chocolate comes into your reality, your presence, your eyesight. And this specific chocolate is telling you the health benefits to certain ailments in your body, right? And you happen to have one of those ailments, or you've been experiencing symptoms of an ailment they're speaking of, and you just thought of chocolate. Now, it doesn't have to be at the same time. You could have thought of chocolate, this morning, and you can see this later on tonight or tomorrow or the next day. A lot of times things happen in threes, okay? So pay attention to that. That is a sign from the universe. That was confirmation. Yes, your higher self, God, was talking to you, telling you, go get some chocolate, because there's something going on in your body that chocolate could help, okay? I.e., the mint, the eucalyptus, okay? The crystal, all right? You might need to eat some cake if that just makes you feel happy and brings you some joy. You might bake in a cake, okay? To just bring some joy back into your life to counteract any negative emotions you are feeling. So pay attention to everything, all right? Now, with the Oracle of 7 energies, the overall energy was willing release, number 49. This is the energy of thought. So pay close attention to your thoughts, okay? Remember, it said to befriend pain. It said that you take the pain as the sensation only, not coupled with the emotions and the random or over obsessive thoughts. So make sure you're not having over excessive thoughts in your mind at this time. Make sure you're releasing that pain. If you need to journal to get the pain out, do it. If you need to write a letter and burn it, do it. Whatever it is that you need to do to release it. You see these, I don't know what they're called. I said blowy little willow things in pile 1. Okay, so that's what we're going to call them here in pile 2. If you need to find some of these, okay, imagine this in your third eye. You're picking them. With each one that you blow, you're making a wish to release the pain of whatever you're feeling and counteract that to bring something better into your life, okay? 4 is all about foundation, stability. So it's time to get your emotions stabilized again. Definitely a need for emotional balance here in pile 2. And activating that throat chakra, healing, is what's being called for you, pile 2, and to speak up for yourself, okay? And to see a whole individual, meaning you as a whole, flaws and all, people outside of yourself as a whole, flaws and all. When you can see that and see it in that way, it can help you whenever you're dealing with pain or disappointment or frustration, especially if it's coming from an outside source. Also, there's a butterfly on here. All right, so again, going through a transformation. Angel number 49, I believe, is about a spiritual awakening. And then that breaks down to a 13. And 13 is the death card. And also a time for positive change if you're looking at the angel number. And death is all about rebirth. It's all about transformation. It's all about letting go of something that no longer serves you in your life so that you can bring in something better. All right? Your self-care oracle cards were possibilities and feelings. Okay? So there's endless possibilities around you right now. Endless possibilities for inspiration, for love, for joy, for whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life, pile 2, but you just got to get out of the pain. And with the feeling card, feel every emotion that you are feeling. That's why it says befriend the pain. Acknowledge why you feel this way. Figure out where it's coming from. Figure out if that is a belief of your own, something that you're either interpreting yourself, something that you made up in your mind, or is it actually the real situation? You may need to dissect why you're feeling a certain way so that you can get to the root cause to heal it. Don't escape your feelings. Don't mask your feelings right now, pile 2. You need to feel everything. For possibilities, it says focus your attention on what could go right. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy and experience twice. Absolutely. Always hold the best possible outcome in your mind, pile 2. So when it comes into reality, you already experienced it in your mind, and now you can experience exactly what you held, that thought that you held in your mind, now into reality. Remember, you manifest what you pay most attention to and what you hold true as a belief in your mind and in your core. That is what you manifest into reality. For feelings, it says healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. Now, how synchronistic is that with the kindness card? Okay. So now, pile 2, let's go ahead and get into the tarot portion. We're just going to get a couple cards with tarot just to see how this is playing out into your life. And then I will get you some advice from Spirit and a mindfulness card to help you be more mindful at this time. And I'm going to get you out of here. So I hope this is giving you just a little bit of clarity on what your higher self wants you to work on right now, which is to sit in your emotions, whether positive or negative right now, and to work on your self-worth and self-love, okay? Clear the energy of this deck. Spirit, can you give me 3 cards that can help further clarify what area in life you and pile 2's higher self would like them to work on in regards to self-love, bearing fruit, self-worth, having kindness, and befriending pain. And hold on, y'all. Let me take my mic off because I got to grab it. Hi, y'all. Yeah, no, I got to say hi when I bend down. Hold on. Okay. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. All right. Give me one more, Spirit. And we have the 4 of Cups. Look at that there. Bottom of the deck. And we have Justice. Look at that there. Okay. So listen. With the Knight of Pentacles, pile 2, this could be something you've been dealing with for a very long time. This could be pain and heartache that happened over a year ago. But with the Knight of Pentacles, this is something that Spirit and your higher self does not want you to rush. With this self-worth, the self-love, healing from the pain, learning how to bear good fruit, positive fruit, knowing that your outside world is a direct reflection of how you feel in your inside world. That's what Spirit and your higher self wants you to take time with. There's no need to rush. With the Knight of Pentacles, you know slow and steady wins the race. You know that you are planting seeds that are going to assist you further down the road, okay? Also, this heartache could have come from an earth sign. If this has to do with a person, it could have come from a person who's an earth sign, or someone who may have had an immature type of personality. May not have been that dependable and stable. But Spirit and your higher self wants you right now to depend on yourself. It's time for self-reliance. With the Five of Pentacles, it's time to get out of any beliefs of lack, any beliefs of not feeling good enough, of not feeling worthy enough, of scarcity, feelings of not wanting to change and embrace change, especially if it's going to propel you in a positive light or in a positive circumstance or situation, okay? This is also about letting go of things that are hindering you right now, that are self-sabotaging you right now. With the Four of Cups, okay? To not be depressed, to not be disappointed with your life and where it is at the present moment if things aren't going the way that you would hope. To know that although, you know, you could be a little bored or just discontent with what's happening, you know, there's a cup above her head. Spirit is still trying to offer you a new cup. I couldn't even hold it. Look at that. It's Spirit trying to drop it on you. Look at that there. Trying to offer you a new cup. Okay? So it's just time to rest. It's time to really get out of any sadness. I'm feeling sadness over here. Get out of any sadness because it's time for an emotional balance. Didn't I say balance? It's definitely time for emotional balance with the Justice card. It's also time to get in alignment with your soul. So whatever it is that is being removed out of your life right now, pile 2, is because it wasn't in an alignment with your soul anymore. You have now come on a vibration where that's not beneficial for you. And if it's something within yourself and it doesn't have to do with the outside person, you are going to continue to feel out of balance until you deal and heal with the pain. Acknowledge it. And this pain can go all the way back to childhood. Okay, so you just have to identify where that pain is coming from. But because we have pentacles and because we have cups, it has something to do with your material world. You could be having pain due to finances. Okay, feeling and if it's due to finances, it all stems with the self-love and self-worth that you have for yourself. Again, it could deal with an earth sign, someone who could have been someone you were dating, could be a family member, could be a child, a teenager, because we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you put that, you know, where it fits. With the Four deals with stability. Fours could deal with the home as well. Could be some emotional instability in the home that's making you feel sad. All right. But with the Justice card here, this is a positive sign that there can be balance restored. You just have to not avoid anything and deal with the pain. I was told to look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. Okay. So that's letting me know right now that there could be some messages of communication coming in that could help you with the pain that you're dealing with. There could be supportive people around you willing to communicate with you, or you could communicate with them to get some things off of your chest. But this is a learning period for you right now. It's time for you to just sit back and observe the emotions that are flooding to you, the ideas that are flooding to you, to not rush and take action, to have a plan, and don't make that plan just based off of emotions, okay? This Princess of Swords is bringing you clarity. So let's go ahead and get a healing mantra This is advice from Spirit of what would be most beneficial for you at this time. So pile 2, you just need to heal from some pain that is hurting your heart at this time, and that's affecting you in the physical world at this time. It's causing you to view your life in a pessimistic way instead of an optimistic way at this time. It's causing you to dwell on things that have hurt you instead of having more gratitude for the things that have helped you and the things that you do have. And your higher self and spirit just wants you to change your outlook on that. Open your heart to new possibilities. Open your heart to wisdom, advice, assistance from the angelic realm and the universe. And really speak and sit with your higher self to get to the root cause of where this pain is, and or whatever is causing you to have low self-worth and lack of self-love. Okay, and again, I told you it could be something small to something major. So we all battle with lack of self-worth and self-love, me included, y'all. Okay, so it just depends where you are on that scale. We all continue to heal and grow. We will continue to do this till we leave this earth. Clear the energy of this deck. So never be hard on yourself for where you are on your healing journey or what you're going through. You never know what God has planned for you. You never know what you go through, how that could help and benefit not only you, but somebody else. So everything you go through, pay attention to that. Be grateful for that. And I know that's hard to say sometimes, because I know when I be in pain sometimes, I'd be like, man, did I sign up for this? Did I really? Like, I need to go talk to my higher self and my team, like, what's up? But when you come on the other side and you can look back, hindsight is always 20/20. You will always feel better once you've got that lesson. Okay? All right. Spirit, what healing mantra is most beneficial for pile 2? I just feel like I'm preaching over here, y'all. Okay, we have anchoring the light. Absolutely anchoring the light, bringing that positivity down. Again, throat chakra with that blue. It looks like it's a little green in there too. Heart chakra activation. The light is always within me. Absolutely going back to that bearing fruit. Look at all that bright light in the back. You are powered by the angelic realm in the universe. They are ready to assist you, to give you that firm foundation. Okay? You are this beautiful tree. Step into your light. Pile 2. All right? I was told to cut. Celebrating simplicity. Look at this here. Solar plexus chakra. Was I talking about that solar plexus chakra? And it says, I am more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. Absolutely. Maybe you are juggling a lot of things right now that's causing stress, that's causing you to feel imbalanced in some type of way. Pile 2, that could be lowering your self-love right now and your self-worth. Maybe you've taken on too much and it's making you feel like you can't accomplish the goals that you want. So then again, it's making you feel that you are unworthy of the task that you put on yourself, but you are capable. Delegate if you need to delegate. Pile 2, step back and just focus on one thing, okay? If you need to do that as well. Sharing shame. Look at that there. And illuminating the truth. I was just drawn to these two. Look at that. Sharing shame. Third eye chakra activation says, when I share my deepest pain, look how synchronistic that is. When I share my deepest pain, I give myself permission to be. Didn't I say something about communicating with that page of swords? Absolutely. Didn't I say something about journaling or writing it down? Yes. Share the pain. Share the pain. I give myself permission to be. Okay? Be. Sit with yourself. When you're angry, endure it. When you are happy, embrace it. Every emotion is trying to teach you something. Remember, it is your body signaling there's an imbalance. Going right back to that justice card. Illuminating the truth. We have anchoring the light, illuminating the truth. Light is trying to birth through you, pile 2. That could be the growing pains that you're feeling right now as well. Old things are shedding. That can be painful as well when our beliefs are shattered, when we thought one way and now we're thinking something totally different. When we've been, disappointed in life. It says, I am willing to see things clearly, no matter the outcome. How synchronistic is that? See things clearly, pile 2, no matter the outcome. Because know that everything is meant for your highest good. Even if we can't see that or not, everything is meant for our highest good. Okay? So now we're going to get, if I can shuffle it, a mindfulness card. And this is just going to help you stay more mindful while you are going through befriending the pain and communicating with your spirit guides. Okay? Clear the energy of this deck. All right, spirit. What mindfulness card is most beneficial for pile 2 at this time? We have, where is my mind now? Look at that there. And it says, the distractions of modern life pull our attention in a dozen directions. So becoming distracted and losing track of mindfulness is natural. If you find yourself overwhelmed by distractions, asking the question, where is my mind now, can be a very effective way to bring yourself back into present awareness. Try repeating this phrase to yourself when you find your attention bouncing around, and over time you will start to learn a great deal about where your mind tends to wander when left to its own devices. Base chakra, and this helps with curiosity and joy. So that is great with going back to befriend the pain. And it said, don't have those over excessive thoughts. So pay attention, and then going back to here with the willing release. And this is the energy of thought. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pile 2, whenever your mind is drifting, whenever it's going, especially when it's going into stress, negativity, things that make you feel like you can't breathe, feeling overwhelmed, pause for a second. Ask yourself, where's your mind going right now? Get to the root of why it's drifting there and kind of backtrack, to make sure that you stay on the right track. God said in the Bible, you're supposed to hold every thought captive. Okay? So do that. Hold every thought captive. And once you get into the habit of doing that, you'll find it's very easy, because I'd be like, wait a minute, why I just have that thought? You'll find it very easy, okay, to monitor your thoughts. Because please know, low vibrating entities, demonic forces can, project negative thoughts into your mind. So you always want to be covered. That's why, God said you have the helmet of salvation, okay, over your head. Protect your mind. It is very powerful. It is the most powerful part of your body. It projects and creates your reality. Okay, pile 2. So again, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did and it resonated, please leave me a comment. I love feedback. If you enjoyed kicking it with your girl, you had a good time over here, please hit the thumbs up and hit the like button and subscribe. I would love for you to join the Divine Being Gang, help grow the channel. This is a channel to help teach you about spiritual aspects and just, what advice God, your higher self, and the universe has for you. I do have another channel. It's called Love and All That Good Ish, where I do love readings, a lot of channeled messages and love messages from your person or the person on your mind. If you are interested in readings like that, I will leave the link below in the description box, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. If you're drawn to another pile, I will see you there. And if not, just enjoy the rest of your day. Pile 2, I enjoyed you. Peace, love, and light. Hey, pile 3, welcome to your reading. So if you did not watch the intro, my name is Empress Goddess of Healing. I'm so happy the universe allowed us to cross paths today. If you are new, welcome to the channel. If you are returning, thank you so much for supporting your girl. I appreciate every like, every view. If you comment, I will respond. Those who have joined the Divine Being Gang, thank you so much for your support in helping grow the channel. I appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. We learn a lot over here. This is a channel to help you with your spiritual awakening and spiritual journey, and just to teach you spiritual knowledge and things that you may not have known, okay? And get advice from the universe. So today, pile 3, your reading is about what advice or what your higher self would like you to know most at this time. And you guys chose the candle karma. Now, most of the time when people hear karma, you might get a bad connotation in your mind of, like what's coming my way. Well, if you can see your oracle cards, pile 3, y'all got good karma coming your way. And karma, if you do not know what that means, that just means whatever you put out into the universe is what's going to come back to you, whether good or bad. Think of one of the Hermetic Principles. If you don't know what those are, they're like universal laws. And one of them is the principle of cause and effect. Okay? So remember that. Whatever action you do, there's always a consequence, whether good or bad. And on this candle, it has frankincense and vanilla. Now, frankincense, was an herb that they mention in the Bible, has a lot of spiritual connotation around it. A lot of people use them for religious ceremony. So what I'm getting is this is a divine blessing that is coming for you. Pile 3, something that is owed to you for the hard work and the things that you have put out into the universe. Okay? Now, frankincense assists you with independence, tolerance for diversity, encourages freedom of expression and clarity, and gives you intellectual powers. Vanilla helps with sexuality, sensuality, romance, love, enhancing emotional growth, attracting good fortune, has calming and strengthening properties, provides you with personal empowerment, good luck, and is great when you're doing love rituals. Now, for those doing love rituals, I would suggest self-love rituals. I don't really suggest doing any type of love spells on people. You never want to do any love spells on people. You never want to try to influence somebody's will other than what they want. You always want somebody to choose you for you, okay? So I'm just saying that for whoever might be doing like love spells, because it did say something about love ritual. Self-love all day, all right? Now, let's go ahead and get into this. The advice from your higher self is believe in your path. So whatever trajectory you are on right now, pile 3, you are to believe in it. Whatever it is that you are doing, because this is your calling. This is what God is calling you to do. If you are in something right now, a career space, a relationship, hanging with a group of people that may not serve you anymore, and you are feeling called to change that or move in a different direction, your higher self and spirit is saying, trust the nudgings that you are feeling, because it's leading you down a very prosperous path, and you want to believe in it. If you've awakened to spiritual gifts, if you just embarked on this spiritual journey and you were wondering if you were on the right path, if you are now embarking on your life purpose, you know what your calling is on life, and you've stepped into that, and you are wondering if it was going to be fruitful, if you were wondering if it was going to be successful, if you listen to your intuition properly, are you able to trust your intuition? Absolutely. Pile 3. Okay, you guys chose the crystal, which is Smoky Quartz, a very powerful crystal that definitely protects you, okay, from negative energies. It activates your base chakra as well as your solar plexus chakra, harnesses the elements of earth and air, so definitely keeps you grounded, helps you to manifest things in the material world from your thoughts, harnesses the vibration of number 2, so provides balance, helps you to live a dualistic lifestyle, meaning the ability to walk in the spiritual world as well as the physical world, and also to be able to just to move in different arenas in the physical world. A lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Dexterity to you, okay? Also helps you reflect on your life, good and bad, provides you with serenity, calmness, positive thoughts, helps lift depression, facing fears, provides stability, relieves stress and anxiety, helps dispel nightmares if you are experiencing nightmares, and aids in manifesting your dreams. Now, let's get over here to your oracle card. And the oracle card that you have of, this is the deck, the oracle of the 7 energies. This energy is water. So dealing with your emotions, going with the flow, being very fluid. And you have the rose's kiss. And this is all about enjoying the desires of your heart, your passions, things that excite you, things that make you feel sensual, things that ignite your sexual desires, just anything that brings joy, happiness, love into your life. That is the energy that's surrounding you. So a lot of beautiful blessings are coming to you in many different areas of your life. Pile 3. And this is why your higher self is telling you to believe in the path. We also have a ladybug on this card. Ladybugs mean good luck, good fortune, true love, innocence, and needing to make the right choices in life. And I'm getting with these cards, you are making the right choice in life. Pile 3, and just continue to believe in that. Okay, roses represent gratitude, peace, reaching spiritual enlightenment, and embracing new spiritual concepts. And I believe you have done that, Pile 3, and are continuing to do that. And as you embrace more new spiritual concepts, embrace more new things about yourself, take more risks, continue to invite more things in your life that bring you joy, love, that excite you, it's going to continue to further propel you on your path. It's going to help you believe in yourself more, to believe in the divine, to believe in the universe, to believe you can manifest anything that you desire. 9 is the Hermit in tarot. Okay, so you could have been isolated for a while. You could have been on a solo journey for a while. You could have been doing a lot of soul searching, okay, in the recent past, or right now. That's the energy that you are in, and continue to do that soul searching. Continue to walk on that path. Continue to be light. The Hermit carries a lamp. That lamp is a guiding star. That's God, the Holy Spirit, guiding you. Continue to let that guide you, okay? Because it's guiding you to success, beautiful things. Do you see your oracle cards in Pile 3? Y'all got the most oracle cards in any other group. So you have success, you have calm, you have authenticity, and then you have abundance, okay? And so we're going to break these down real quick. Let's go ahead with success. First of all, Pile 1, believe in your path because it's leading you to success. Do you see all of these presents? God and the divine wants to just shower you with all kinds of presents, all kinds of gifts. These are blessings not only in the physical world, but also in the spiritual world. You could be unlocking some spiritual gifts. This is all coming to you because of what you put out in the universe. This is good karma. You are now being paid by God and by the divine for what you have put forth. And it says, today is a really good day. You're in the flow. Look at that, in the flow, and you are in the energy of water. Look at that there. You are in the flow. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people show up for you, and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. Now, didn't I just say that gifts was going to be raining down on you? And I didn't read the back of the cards. Did you see that? They're going to be raining down on you. Pile 3. We have calm. Stay calm. Okay? You should just be in the flow, trusting, especially if you've been putting good stuff out there. Trust is going to come back. Get in that Empress energy and sit back and let it flow to you. Remain calm. A breakdown is often followed by a breakthrough. Remain calm. Look how synchronistic that is. Okay? So, you could have come out a period of struggle where things weren't going your way. Maybe you embarked on your path or embarked on something and things just weren't panning out the way you thought, and you thought that you weren't on the right path. Your higher self and God is saying you are absolutely on the right path. Is somebody nervous or something? Because all of a sudden I got nauseous. It's get out, y'all. Like, get out. Excuse me. Or is somebody pregnant? Because it's like I got a wave of morning sickness. If that is the case, whoo, child, believe in your path. Believe that if this was something that was unplanned, whoo, child, y'all, believe that God has a plan and a purpose for this. I don't know where that came from, but y'all, I just got an overwhelming sensation of like morning sickness, okay? So let's go back to, and there's no way And y'all know the word that I am. Okay, yes, I can still have children, but there's no way. Okay? All right, now let's go on and get to this card. Authenticity. Now, do you see how this girl's in the middle and everybody has turned the opposite direction but her? So you could be on a path that other people don't believe in, or that you are now going in a way that maybe you're going in a way that your friends don't go in. Okay, you could be trying to do something different than the norm, standing out, but you're meant to stand out. This is why she's facing forward and the rest of them in the back. You're meant to be a visionary. You're meant to be a leader, a revolutionary. You're meant to pave the way. Believe in your path. Pile 3. Live life for you, not the audience in your head. Okay, live life for you. That's how you're going to continue to have these beautiful moments, the rose kiss. And then we have abundance. All right? This is what wants to rain down in your life. Pile 3, abundance. And abundance in every area, not just financially. Abundance in every area of your life. Health, good family, friends, a successful business, a successful career, accolades, accomplishments, enjoying life just to the fullest. It says, being a thoughtful steward for the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. Absolutely. Being grateful for what you already have always brings more into your life. Pile 3. So if you were worrying about money, if that was a concern, you thought, again, being on whatever path that God is leading you to right now, your higher self is trying to tell you it's time to get in alignment with this particular part of your soul's journey. Trust that God has you, and anything that you need will be provided for you to assist you on that journey. So now we're going to get into the overall energy, and this was for all 3 piles. So the advice from your higher self was your spirit guides are communicating to you at this time. So pile 3, definitely pay attention to your angels, your higher self, your spirit guides, God, any intuitive nudges, any synchronicities that you see, because this is going to help you further believe in your path. And if you don't know what like a synchronicity is, say you were really craving a frappe. I'm hearing frappe. Okay, I don't know what kind of frappe. You craving a frappe. Okay, but you don't have time to go and grab a frappe before you have to go to work. You'll be late if you go grab a frappe. Okay, so you go to work, and all of a sudden, the office decides to get everybody frappes. You guys get to order what kind of frappe you want, and somebody's going to come and deliver it to you guys, okay? That is a synchronistic event. You held a thought in your head. You wanted a frappe, okay? You had that feeling of, oh, I really want this frappe. You can envision it going down your throat. If it had whipped cream on it, what kind you would get. You went through the motions, right? And you put it out there in the universe. And then God said, oh, okay, I got that order. My girl want a frappe. Let me make sure it's a frappe for her when she go to work. Do you see how the universe helps and will usher in the energies and will use people and events and things to bring what you want down into this earth? Believe in your path. This is how you're going to manifest that abundance, okay? Being your true authentic self, standing in your own power. Nobody can be you but you. Pile 3, you are meant to stand out. Even if everybody else turns their back on you, you keep going forward and believe, okay? Because you're headed for success, all right? Remain calm. Keep your emotions in balance. This brings us right to willing release. And this is the energy of thought. Pay attention to the thoughts in your head. It's time to release anything that is causing you to doubt your path. Anything that's making you feel that you are not receiving anything but good karma, because good karma is coming your way. pile 3. Anything that is making you feel that your foundation is not secure, because we have 4 of these little willow blowy things is what I've called them, I think, in all 3 piles, because I don't know what they are. Time to make a wish, pile 3. Time to set intentions, pile 3. You are going through a great metamorphosis with that butterfly. You have come out of that cocoon shell of the caterpillar. You now have your beautiful wings. It's time for you to fly, pile 3. You have transformed, pile 3. It's time to shine, is what I heard, pile 3. I heard there are endless possibilities around you right now, pile 3. They're coming a lot in your dream space. Make sure your mind is not clouded with thoughts of the day. By the time you get ready to go to sleep, say an intention of, I'm going to remember my dreams, and I'm going to remember the downloads and intuitive messages I get from my spirit guides when I go to sleep. Have a journal ready so that when you wake up, you can write them down. Information is going to be given to you, but basically you're in the energy where you basically can make a wish on anything that you want right now, pile 3. And if you believe it and you trust and you co-create with spirit, you can manifest it, okay? It says, focus your attention on what could go right. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy an experience twice. Absolutely. Always envision that best case scenario in your mind so that you can then experience it again when it manifests into your reality. We have feelings, going back to this calm. Her hand is over her heart. I'm going to tell you a quick way to manifest some things too in your life, pile 3. Put your hand over your heart when you say an intention or when you say something that you want to manifest, because instantly when you put your hand over your heart, you get a feeling. It helps you get into that feeling, those emotions, that heart space. This will help bring down that manifestation. When you're saying affirmations to yourself, again, put that hand over that heart. Get connected with your body. But basically, this card is saying feel every emotion. Highs, the lows, the joy, the sorrows, everything. Feel it all and then release it. It says healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. Absolutely. So if you doubted your path, you doubted your skills, you doubted God, the universe, anything that was in your life that made you feel that you weren't walking on the right path, okay? Forgive yourself for that. It's okay. You know, we are all learning. Each day is a learning process. You will not stop learning until you leave this earth. And then your soul still got to go through a review. So you're still going to be learning even when you get to the other side. So just embrace every experience and just know it's all meant to grow you. So let's go ahead and get some tarot on it real quick. Pile 3. And let's just see, you know, how this is playing out in the life real quick. And then, hold on, let me make sure my mic is not. Okay. Playing out in the life real quick, and then I'll get you some advice from spirit, and then a mindfulness meditation card, and I'm going to go ahead and get you out of here, all right? I just hope this is giving you some clarity, clear the energy of this deck on what advice your higher self has for you. But, you know, it's looking up for you, pile 3. You got many, many blessings coming. Just stand in your truth, no matter what that is, okay? Look at that there. We've got judgment. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. Give me one more. And we got the 9. Look at that there. And the 9 of Pentacles. What's on the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Cups? And the Princess of Pentacles. I'm going to take that too. Come on through. Okay, so listen. Pile 3. With judgment here, this is a decision and a choice that needs to be made if you haven't made it. So if you already are on your path, you made the right decision, you allowed your soul to align with the divine and what the divine has planned for your life, and this is leading you to this abundance and this success, and it's going to allow you to be your true authentic self. It's going to allow you to stand in your power and not worry about what anybody else says or thinks. Giving me Queen of Swords energy all day. If you have not made that decision yet and you are worried about Should you get on this path and follow what your soul is urging you to do with judgment? Absolutely. Judgment is a major arcana. This means that if you don't make the decision, pile 3, Spirit's going to come and make it for you. And something's going to cause you to get on that path, whether you want to or not, okay? So Spirit and your higher self wants you to make that decision on your own. You're definitely going through an ascension. You are ascending to the next level of enlightenment and spiritual awareness with the 5 of Pentacles. Any beliefs, any thoughts that are causing you to feel lack, are causing you to fear your abilities, your spiritual gifts, your skills, what you bring to this world, what you bring to the people around you. It's time to let that go, because it's blocking your abundance and it's causing you to not feel like you can be your true, authentic self. 5 is all about change. 5 is all about uncertainty. This could be a period of uncertainty right now. You could have been struggling financially in the past. If that is the case, don't worry about that, because we have the 9 of Pentacles. It's time for you, if you stay calm, trust the path, trust the divine, put your intentions out and sit back. You can sit back and rest, knowing that abundance and prosperity is flowing to you. The 9 of Pentacles is all about independence. It's all about satisfaction, being grateful for the things in your life, just having prosperity in different areas, success in different areas of your life, not just materially, family, health, but it's all about achievements, accomplishments, ending, getting close to the ending of a cycle, this ending of lack, this ending of not feeling good enough, okay? We have the Ace of Cups. The divine is showering love down on you. Love is trying to come in to bring you joy. Support is coming in to help you know that you are on the right path and you are not alone. Pile 3, all right? And if you are single, new love could be coming in as well to help enrich your life. But basically with this Ace of Cups, it is, you're embarking in just new energy just to fill your heart with joy, bringing you emotional stability as well as financial prosperity. With the Page of Pentacles, this could be a message that's going to come to you. It could come out of the blue. Someone could gift you with something monetarily as well. But this is just also, if you are on your path, you just got on the path or about to embark on this path, know that this is the Princess of Pentacles in this deck, but know as the Princess of Pentacles, you're just beginning. You're still learning, and it's going to take time. You're planting seeds right now with that Page of Pentacles. So each day, take baby steps towards your goal. You don't have to rush towards the goal. Right now it's time to build your foundation so that you can leave a legacy, so that you can leave, or so that you can have something to live off of later on in life, okay? The Page of Pentacles is all about like building up, for your retirement, saving, planning for the future. So you have a bright future ahead of you. And if you're already in this energy, sit back, get up in this 9 of Pentacles energy and sit back, because blessings are about to rain down on you. Pile 3. I was told, look at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Wands. Look at that there. Okay. You know what? And I was seeing the 5 of Wands in my head earlier, and I looked down and it wasn't here. And this is why. Okay. With the 5 of Wands, if there's any competition, don't worry about that. Pile 3, you're meant to stand out. Otherwise, with the 5 of Wands, just make sure that you are not taking on too much, okay? Focus on one thing, complete that or finish that to completion first before jumping on something else so that it gets done. Otherwise, if you take on too much, nothing's going to get done, and that can hinder your success and your abundance. So let's go ahead and get a healing mantra from Spirit of what is most beneficial for you? What advice is most beneficial for you at this time? And then I'll get you a mindfulness card and I'll get you out of here. And pile 3, y'all was pretty cut and dry, straight to the point. Piles 1 and 2 was a little more lengthy, okay? Clear the energy of this deck. All right, Spirit, what advice would be most beneficial for pile 2? With you, pile 2, what I'm hearing is you just have to truly believe in yourself and trust what Spirit and God is telling you and the signs you see from the universe, because basically everything's been laid out for you, pile 3. All you have to do is walk that path and let God bring you all the blessings and all the things that you need. Now, everything is not going to be rosy and everything is not going to be easy. However, that's when you just know, going back to this 5 of Wands, when to engage in a confrontation and when to just back away and do everything with love. With the Ace of Cups and with the Judgment, just know this is a soul calling of yours. So it's what you're meant to do. So whatever it is that you just have this passion for, that you just have this nudging to do and it just won't go away, no matter how long you've tried to deny it, procrastinate on it, or whatever, that is what your soul is trying to tell you that you are meant to do. Okay? All right, Spirit. What healing mantra card is most beneficial for pile 3? All right, we have resolving anger. Look at that there. So if there's anything making you angry, if you've been waiting for something for a long time, 9 of Pentacles is also about holding on to a wish, wanting something so bad, because the 9 of Pentacles is a wish card, wanting something so bad and being disappointed it has not come yet. If you're holding on too tightly to something and you're not releasing it so that Spirit in the universe can do the rest to bring it to you, then again, you're blocking this. And that's when you need to stay calm. Release anger. Release anything that is bringing your vibration down, because you're just going to attract more of that. Going back to the karma candle, more of that to yourself, and you don't want that. It says conflict. Look at that there. When we just talking about that with the 5 of Wands, I don't read the back of these cards. Look at that. Conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. Absolutely. Were we not talking about the Hermit with the 9? So if you need to retreat, if people aren't supporting you right now and you feel like you're standing alone, go ahead, step back, get with your higher self. Again, your spirit guides are trying to communicate. You are never alone. You have a whole universe and an angelic team. All right, and spirit guides trying to help you. I don't know why I'm being called to shuffle again, but I was. So this is intuitive action right there. If you didn't know, that's what that is. Okay, so let me shuffle because I'm doing this on autopilot, y'all. I'm being called to shuffle. All right, so let's go ahead and get another one. Clear the energy of this deck. Spirit said, pull from the top, dissolve in judgment. Look at that there with the Judgment card. Judgment is also about criticizing yourself, being judgmental of yourself, very critical of yourself. So if that is what you are doing, that could be hindering you from believing in your path and not being your true authentic self, really standing up for what you believe in and who you truly are, no matter what that is. It doesn't necessarily always have to be spiritual. So whatever your truth is, live in that. Because that's believing in your path. That is what you signed up for this life journey. Trust it. Okay? It says, I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey. Now look at that there. Like, how synchronistic is that? Absolutely. You don't have to like the actions of others and also of yourself. We make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Just trust the journey. What did it say? In order to love my journey, love it anyway. Allowing appreciation. The value of my life increases each time I appreciate everything in it. Wasn't I not talking about gratitude? Absolutely. Bottom of the deck, liberating love. Look at that there. And what was this? Energy of water, which is emotions. deals with love. It says, I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to give. Absolutely, with the karma. Absolutely. And a lot of you guys are already in this energy. I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to give. This is why all of these blessings are coming to you. And if you're not in that energy, jump on in that energy, pile 3. Trust the path, because good things are coming your way. Okay? So let's go ahead and get our mindfulness card. I'm telling you, pile 3, y'all got some good energy around you, because out of all 3 piles, I'm the hypest on this one. And there's nothing to fear. I even just got chills. There's nothing to fear. You standing in your own way. If things have not come to fruition that you want, going back to that 9 of Pentacles, you standing in your own way. If you are overcritical of yourself, worrying about competition, not feeling good enough, just feeling like you may have taken on too much, or you're not doing enough, go get into that Page of Pentacles energy. You are still learning. You're at the beginning stages. Slow and steady wins the race. All right? Clear the energy of this deck. Spirit, what mindfulness card is most beneficial for pile 3? Breath as an anchor. Look at their throat chakra. Okay? Throat chakra is all about your life force. Seeing the one will, a whole individual, being on your path and speaking up for yourself. It says, on the emotional roller coaster of life, it's incredibly helpful to have an accessible mindfulness tool at our disposal at all times. Our breath is that tool. Practice bringing your awareness to the quality of your breath a few times a day. You can start by spending 1 minute noticing your breath before each meal. Practice giving your attention to your breath. Practicing giving your attention to your breath will give you something to turn to whenever you need to anchor yourself. Look at that there. It says practicing giving your attention to your breath will give you something to turn to whenever you need to anchor yourself. And this helps with rest and balance. Absolutely. Going with that calm. Absolutely. If you feel, again, overwhelmed with that 5 of Wands, worrying about competition, letting your ego get in the way, making you feel like you are not on the right path, causing you to not believe in yourself, that feeling that you can't be your true authentic self and stand out like the star you are supposed to be so that you can usher in this success and balance, breathe. And you might want to look at pile 2, because they have breathe as the candle. Breathe. Okay? And just know you're right where you're supposed to be, regardless of what's going on in your life. Pile 3, you are right where you are supposed to be. And every moment, every second of the day, you have the opportunity to change your life. It begins with your thought. And then you have to take action. And it takes self-discipline and determination and courage, okay? And how you develop self-discipline, take one thing. Do one thing new and try to make a habit of that. Make it small. And then build on that. Okay? All right, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment. I really love your feedback and I will respond. If you enjoyed kicking it with your girl, you had a good time over here, hit the thumbs up. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe. Join the Divine Being gang, okay? We have a good time over here and we learn a lot. If you're drawn to another pile, even though this is number 3, go ahead over there. I will see you there. I do have another channel. It is called Loving All That Good Ish. So if you want reading specifically to love, I do a lot of channel messages over there and love messages from your person or the person on your mind. I'll leave the link below and you can check that out. If not, thank you so much for being here with me, pile 3. I hope it gave you the clarity you need. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace, love, and light.